Welcome to English Grammar Lesson 7. Today we look at countable and uncountable nouns. And as learners out there, you are expected to identify countable and uncountable nouns in any given context or text. You are also expected to give examples of things which cannot be counted. Okay. What are countable nouns? Countable nouns are names of things which we are able to count one by one. We can single them out. Let us look at the examples of countable nouns. We have a singular form there: one nail, one word, one car, one house. These can be put in plural form as 2 nails, 3 words, 4 cars, 10 houses. They are counted. So we say they are countable nouns. Okay, let us move on to look at uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are things which we cannot count one by one like we were doing in countable nouns, looking at the nail, the word, and the car there. For uncountable nouns, it is impossible to single them out one by one. And so it is not possible to use a or an or numbers with these nouns. Instead, we use some or nothing in order to express them. For example, we have water. For water, we can say some water. We also have another example there: ink, milk, sand. Okay, we cannot say a sand, we cannot say a milk, nor can we say a ink or an ink. These are uncountable nouns, so we use some water, some ink, some milk, some sand, as we use them in different sentences. Okay? Now, when we wish to express the singular or plural forms of these uncountable nouns, we can use a dash of. Okay? For example, here are 2 uncountable nouns, water and sand. So let us begin with water. Water is an uncountable noun, and if we wish to express it using a, we say a glass of water. And this is a singular form. When we wish to express it in plural form, we are going to say glasses of water. So for this, we can say 2 glasses of water, 3 glasses of water, and many others. Okay? So we also look at sand. We cannot say a sand, but we can say a bag of sand, and this is in singular form. When we take it to plural form, we say bags of sand. So this is how these uncountable nouns can be expressed in terms of singular or plural forms. Okay? Can you think of any other examples, or can you use the example of ink and milk to put them in singular form and in plural form, like we have done for water and sand? Okay, now I want you to take note that some nouns can be countable or uncountable depending on the way you use them, or depending on the way in which they are used. Let us look at the example of bush. Here is a sentence. A bird was sitting on a bush. What kind of a noun is this? Countable or uncountable? A bird was sitting on a bush. This is a countable noun, bush. It implies a plant with stems, a low-growing plant with stems, on which this bird was sitting. Okay, so this one is a countable noun, bush. Let us look at another sentence. We cleared the bush in order to grow maize. We cleared the bush in order to grow maize. What kind of a noun is bush in this case? In this case, the bush here is used as uncountable noun. Bush being wild, uncultivated land. So we have a vast land there with a lot of grass and a lot of trees referred to as bush, and it is used as the uncountable noun in this context. Let us look at other words. We have clothes, fire, grass, glass, room. These can also be used as both countable and uncountable nouns in different expressions. Can you try to type some or write down on a piece of paper how these words can be expressed in both countable and uncountable nouns? Cloth, glass, fire, room. Tick, 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 tick. The time is ticking. Are you writing on cloth, on glass, on fire, on room? Okay. When you finish doing that, there is a task for you which you need to look at it carefully and answer it well, following the instructions, and be able to forward it to my inbox. That is today's task for the exercise. Okay? As usual, where you have not understood, please, you are free to type in that question and we'll be able to discuss the answer as how it should go. Okay, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the day.